Well, hello retro computing enthusiasts. Mike here, welcome to my channel. I hope you can hear me over the sound of my latest acquisition. Yes, it's been a while since there's been a Teletek Systemaster video, and I'm sorry about that, but I've been really busy with other stuff, including playing with my shiny new toy, the Naboo. And in case you haven't seen that series of videos, I'll put a link to the Naboo playlist in the upper right. You can check that out if you get a chance. But not too long ago, I found on eBay at a fairly reasonable price an S100 chassis. And I did an unboxing video on this not too long ago. I got it for a fair price. I hit the seller with an offer on it. He accepted it, shipped it to me. It was dirty on the inside. It had a few issues. The backplane was not screwed down. There were some other problems. Well, all those problems have been corrected. It is squeaky clean on the inside. The backplane is screwed down securely. And I have my Teletek Systemaster board installed, and it is up and running. You can see the Jazz 80 monitor over here, up and running on my laptop. So, this is a beautiful thing. The Systemaster has a home now. It's not stuck on top of a piece of plywood anymore with wires hanging out all over the place and makeshift power supplies. We have an actual S100 chassis for it. And it's a 12-card chassis. There's room for lots of friends to be plugged in and live alongside the Systemaster. So I think we're going to be expanding this system in the future, adding a few accessory cards. So that's a ways down the road though. Okay, but it's just great that I've got this up and running. I still got a little bit of work to do. I need to properly run the cables out the holes in the back rather than just like this. But hey, it works. It's up and running. I don't know what I'm going to do with my blinking status lights over here. Right now they're just sitting on top of the main power transformer. I'm not even sure I need the status lights at this point. I've got this thing working well enough that I really don't need to show the status of the software in there on the lights anymore, but it's cool to have some lights. Maybe I'll move them to the front panel. Who knows? I can do whatever I want. It's my machine, right? So, I'm just so happy that the Systemaster has a proper home now, a proper S100 box, and it is working good. And I don't know, this is some no-name brand box, I think. In the unboxing video, which I'll put a link to the unboxing video in the upper right, I asked anybody if they've seen a chassis like this before to let me know who the manufacturer was. I kinda suspect this thing was home built by somebody. It just says Z80 computer on the front. There is no manufacturer's mark anywhere on it. If this was homemade, it was by somebody who was really good at metalworking, let me tell you, because the fit and finish is great on it. I love the lid on top. Gives you easy access to the card cage. It's a beautiful thing. I've never seen anything quite like this in an S100 box before. So if you have, leave me a comment and let me know who made this thing, okay? Or if you made it, leave me a comment and let me know. And I hope you're happy that your homemade project here has a new life in my retro computing office, okay? So, I've been getting some requests to release the Jazz 80 monitor that I've written for this, and I keep dithering about that. I've actually imported a lot of the Jazz 80 monitor into the Naboo on my Naboo project, and I have found a few issues with the code. Aside from the fact that, well, it's not very good code, okay? I've become a much better Z80 assembly language programmer working on the Naboo over the last couple of months than I was before. So I'm looking at my Jazz 80 code thinking, this is pretty ugly. And there's a few issues with it too that really need to be fixed before it's not ready for prime time. As far as I'm concerned, it's not really ready to be released into the wild. So let me work on it a little more, and maybe in the not too distant future I'll do a release on it for all of you who have been really interested. I mean, it's kind of specialized for the Teletek Systemaster, you know, and there aren't that many people out there running this hardware. So, I mean, with some tweaks, it could run on just about any Z80 system that has basically, you know, a Z80 SIO chip in it, and a Z80 PIO, and a CTC. You know, if you've got something that's, you know, a little further out there and doesn't use those Z80 family chips, you're going to have to heavily modify the code in the monitor to make it work. But, you know, you just have to change a few equates and recompile it if you've got basically the same hardware, just in different locations, you know. So, different clock speeds, that kind of thing. You just have to change a few equates and recompile it. But, so yeah, let me clean it up. Let me clean it up a little bit, and I'll see about doing a release on the Jazz 80 monitor. And I'm just so happy, just so stoked that the Systemaster has a home now, a permanent home, a decent home, a better home, and everything's working, everything's up and running, and there's room for expansion. I couldn't be happier, and I think there's going to be more Teletek Systemaster videos in the future, because this is going to make it a lot easier to work on the system right here. Alright, well, I hope you found this video entertaining, educational, inspirational, whatever. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to see my future videos on the Teletek Systemaster, the Naboo. I've got some other projects coming down the line. My Jazz 80 breadboard computer is coming down the line too. So, in fact, I'll put a link to the playlist on that. I've been neglecting it, working on the Naboo, but check out that playlist if you're interested. And I will get back to work on that soon as well. And check out my main channel, Omega Geek 64. There's good stuff going on there all the time. So check that out if you're interested. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.